Jace chose cheap baby formula. Even so, it was still not enough to pay at checkout. His wife quickly took out money to make it up. The baby could finally drink milk with satisfaction. He also felt relieved in his heart, but his wife said the baby soon needed vaccines, which cost 300 euros. They couldn't afford this, because even 40 euros for formula was already difficult. He relied on fishing to make a living, but his income was unstable. That day he caught a swordfish. It was the fishing ban period, so this was illegal, but it was worth 500 euros. In the end, he wanted to keep it, but his uncle called the fisheries bureau for consultation. The reply was that even a dead fish was not allowed. When they returned to the dock, they were checked by fisheries officers. Such strict policies made fishermen's income very low. They brought the fish to the market to sell on consignment, but the salesmen sold the cheap fish first. The expensive ones were left for last. If the fish was no longer fresh, they would lower the price and sell it to partners. Jace questioned their way of doing things. The market staff refused to sell and returned the fish to them, telling them to sell it themselves. Helpless, they went door to door, trying to sell. Some already had fixed suppliers. Some deliberately pressed the price down, even lower than the market. Finally, they went to his wife's restaurant. His wife persuaded him not to sell, because the boss's family had fixed suppliers. He insisted on going in, but was driven out by the boss. He was warned that if he did this again, his wife would lose her job. Back at the market, he discovered a secret: illegal swordfish transport. He entered the market, wanting to use this to threaten the boss. By coincidence, he overheard the boss on the phone saying scallops were needed. He saw a pile of fish nearby, then found a pen holder and used it as a cutter. His technique was skilled. He brought a basket of meat that looked like scallops. The boss appreciated his cleverness and skill. He was asked to stay and help. That night, his hard-working attitude was noticed by the boss. In the end, he was given 200 euros, which was more than fishing. The next day, he delivered baby formula to his mother-in-law's house, but she rejected it, saying cheap formula would cause malnutrition. That night, the boss arranged more work for him. He followed a colleague out to sea just to assist. When they found a marker, they started to salvage. The colleague said fishermen who caught banned fish would mark them. Then they came to salvage, and fishermen would also get a cut. Jace finally understood that the principles he stuck to were just a joke. He carried the black bags onto the truck. He saw the same inspector who had checked his boat before. The boss gave him an envelope. He realized that he was the one who didn't understand the rules of the game. The boss paid him. He actively asked if there was more he could do, because only by adapting to the rules could he solve his life's problems. One day he was asked to deliver a foam box. When he opened it, he realized it wasn't ordinary fish. He handed it over to the person who came for it as instructed, then went to the boss to collect his pay. He realized earning money could be so simple and fast.